How you doing today, guys? It is March 19th, 2010, 7:52 p.m. Just wanted to just give you guys an update of kind of what I was thinking about with the Euro USD. I know a lot of people have their own opinions on what's going on, so yeah, I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts on the whole situation. Let's begin. What I have up is the daily chart of the Euro FX futures, which you guys know is the futures product of the Euro USD spot market. I use it so that I can hopefully get a gauge of the volume and see what everything is looking like. And just to recap real quick, if you guys remember from my last analysis video, um, I said that I felt like there was a lot of accumulation going on in this area here. Okay, in this area here, I felt like there was a lot of accumulation. The volume was increasing, even though the price was still going down, but it wasn't necessarily going down at the rate that it should. And that kind of gave me an indication that there was a lot of buying here. And well, right now it looks like, hey, I might have been wrong. Okay, I still feel like there was a lot of accumulation here because the up days have more volume than the down days. The down days, for some reason, just seem to keep happening with not a lot of volume. With they've seemed like they've always been light volume days. One thing I was correct about. Let me zoom in on this a little bit. One thing I was correct about, if you guys remember from my last video, you can check it out. I said that the market would rise, okay, which it did. I don't remember what day we were on when I actually said that, but I said that the market would rise, and I knew that this zone would be trouble. Okay, let me back this out a little bit. I knew that this zone in here that shaded was gonna pose a threat. And what I said in my last video, I said that the market would rise. It would probably have trouble getting through this area, even though I think in the long run it's going to get through this area. But I said that it would probably have trouble getting through this area, which obviously it did. As you guys can see, it sold off heavy here. And it's really a weird situation. Everybody knows I'm not the biggest fundamentalist in the world. Okay, I don't know exactly what's going on, but for whatever reason, I mean, it doesn't even really matter who's involved, but for whatever reason, there's a lot of supply at this level that just doesn't want this market to break through. I mean, the volume here is heavy, okay? The price isn't tanking, but the volume is heavy, so I mean, that's got to mean something. I mean, it's sold off, but in the end, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to see what happens down here at these levels, okay? Because it's probably going to retest here somewhere around 346, 347, 345, whatever, somewhere around this level. It looks like it's probably going to retest. Okay, I tried to get in on this down move today, and I missed it by about 10 ticks somehow, by about 10 pips. I had a short set, and I just wasn't able to capitalize on it. I missed it. So anyway, I don't know, that's it. I just kind of wanted to share that analysis with you, what I'm looking at. Basically, just a quick recap. I feel like the market is probably going to retest this level, and if it breaks that level, it's definitely probably going to retest down here at this 2878 lows down here. Okay. And I mean, who knows? It may even happen pretty quickly if it does happen. But we still just have to wait and see. It might bounce around this range for a little while. This range between 342 and 383, 384 might just bounce around this level for a while. So no one can tell. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight in here, and as you can see, prices got rejected immediately. So for whatever reason, I mean, there's some reason that they don't want this thing to move higher than this, for whatever the case may be. If you'll notice, the volume isn't like extremely high on these down moves. See, and this is what I want you guys to pay attention to. It's not, it's above average, but it's not extremely high on these down moves. It's just kind of it's a wide price spread, but the volume is, it's not really all that. So it kind of makes me think, well, maybe it's just, being shorted and shorted so that, another bank or whatever the case may be can accumulate more at the lower prices. I mean, but it's too early to tell. I'm not going to put an order there. Okay, that would, I think at this point it would be silly. I mean, normally that's what I would do. I would go ahead, I would just put an order here, just to go long with a fairly tight stop. But at this point, I don't really see the point, so I'm not going to do that on this particular trade. Um, I don't know. So that's it. I don't want to ramble on anymore. EK Trader Informed Trades Pro. I hope you guys might have picked up something from this. If not, maybe you got a good laugh. Later.